So today, I thought I'd show you how to do a cabbage recipe. It's a sweet and sour cabbage because cabbage is super healthy. Red cabbage is one of those super foods you're supposed to eat a lot of. And so we've been trying to eat more of it. And this is a really good recipe. It's super simple. Even I can make it. And I've made it before, so I probably won't mess it up.
What?
There's a lot of snow.
I was hoping for the avalanche, maybe tomorrow.
Wow, look how deep that is. That's the roof.
Holy cow. You want to tell them about the
Wow.
It worked.
Sweet and sour cabbage. Red cabbage is one of the superfoods that the New York Times listed as the 10 foods you should be eating.
What are some of the superfoods?
Parsley.
Parsley.
Beets.
Beets. We have a lot of beets.
We eat beets and parsley. And cabbage is inexpensive. It keeps forever in your fridge. You can keep it down in your root cellar if you have that.
Low in calories.
And it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Okay. So what we're going to do is, this is a sweet onion. I take one kind of medium-ish sweet onion and chop all this up. So over here, this is a really thin bottom pan, so I'm going to use a heat diffuser. You can buy this at the grocery store because this is going to be kind of a low, slow cooking, and I don't want to burn it.
No, you don't want to burn it anymore. Right,
then I will anyway. Some cooking oil, vegetable oil. I'm using safflower oil. That's like 3-4 tablespoons. Take our onions. Okay, don't put these in your food.
Or your dog.
You want your onions to be kind of browned. I mean, you don't want them caramelized, but you want them cooked a little bit. You don't want them sweated, because we learned about sweating onions from Joe Brancaccio from our last video about the pachiri pasta with poppy seeds. Pretty good, huh?
That's fine.
Yeah, that was good. All right, let this cook. Take your cabbage. I only peel off like 1 or 2 of the outer leaves. This is beautiful. So you take this, you cut it into quarters. Doesn't it look great?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Can we grow those?
Oh yeah. You have this kind of core part here, and you need to cut that out. So this gets cut out like that. Now you have your choice. You can either shred this, you can run it through your food processor with a rough or coarse blade. I just like to cut it up because I kind of like the cabbage to be kind of long strands of it rather than little pieces. You know, like thin cuts if you can get it thin. And a couple of them you could cut in half like that. That's beautiful, huh? Just gonna cut that in half. Cool, huh? This is enough cabbage to feed probably 6 people. We have it a couple nights in a row, and it's you know, it's delicious. It reheats. It tastes even better the next day, actually. These are browned. They're slightly brown. We don't want them caramelized again. In goes our cabbage. The dogs can eat cabbage. That's okay. We learned a couple things researching for the show here, that cabbage, red cabbage, when you cook it, will turn blue unless you add an acid to the mix. And we're going to put in apple cider vinegar, actually. And it has vitamin C, it has high in fiber, and it must have some other good stuff. I'm eating raw food right now. When we were kids, there was this thing where you would draw on a round piece of paper and send it into this company, and they would make a plate out of it. And so in a recent visit to my parents' house, this was sent back with me. This is cooked down a little bit. It's getting, it's kind of sugaring up, bring out the sugars a little bit. This is more than a cup. It's really kind of how many raisins you like. I like a lot of raisins.
We are big raisin fans.
1½ cups of cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. So this is a medium head of cabbage. If you use a large cabbage, you should use more of this. It's like a tablespoon of salt. And at the end, we'll season it with a little pepper and a little honey. Okay, so mix this up. Ah, that's hot. All right. The longer you cook this, the better it'll taste. So I'd say a minimum of at least a half an hour, but you want to stir it like every 10 minutes, give it a stir and low heat, and make sure not to burn the bottom of the pan. You want it low. You want it to simmer kind of, you know, but you don't want to burn, okay? Just give it a stir.
What's that?
I forgot an ingredient.
An important one?
Apple cider makes it kind of sweet.
From a food restaurant.
This is essentially braised cabbage. There's a bunch of kind of sweet and sour recipes. This one is mainly influenced by one of the Moosewood cookbooks. Not the Molly Katzen ones, but the ones from the Moose restaurant. Our guests are here for dinner, and the cabbage is ready. Not bad, huh?
No, it's
Nice.
good.
When the cabbage is done, you can put some sugar in it to sweeten it up. We use honey here. And remember to put the cider in when you start the first bit. So I'm just going to add just a little bit of honey to this.
That's a little bit.
It's kind of hot. Oh, but that's good.
Is it supposed to be liquidy, or is it supposed to be?
There's going to be some liquid because it's a braise. You know, you're braising cabbage. You can take the cabbage out and simmer down the liquid. You know, this has this could use a little less apple cider, but it's kind of hard to judge because
It didn't cook down.
well, cabbage heads are different sizes, so you know. But yeah. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching us clean our greenhouse.
Clump.
Yeah, funk. So come to our site, a bunch of cool stuff, GardenFork.tv. All right, see you later.